Hello!
Hello, AOS fans!
It's the Agents of Sigmar!
Yes, we're back again, and we're trying a new intro sequence where you can actually see our faces. Oh, you may prefer it, unprefer it.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah. But we thought we'd give it a personal touch. So, hello, this is our most recent WARCRY video.
It is.
And
WARCRY!
Oh, there it is. And tonight I'm going to be playing the Splintered Fang. I've got some half-painted fanged splinters to play with, and Pete, you're going to be playing.
I'm playing the Unmade.
The Unmade, yes.
Again, also partially painted because just trying to get. We've got the scenery done.
So really, the unpainted.
They're the unpainted. They are the made. They're the unpainted.
Unpainted. Yeah, I don't think that joke's been made about a trillion times. Enough of our rambling. I think we haven't got anything else to say.
We shall crash on with the game, and we'll see you in the all points.
And as usual, let us know what you think in the comments below. And if you want to check out us on Patreon, you can, all that sort of stuff.
Lots of links below to help us out in any way, shape, and form. And if you do spot any mistakes in the rules, do leave a comment in the comments below with the time, because without the time, we're just not going to know what you're talking about most of the time. Because frankly, we don't know what we're talking about when we're playing it.
Even with the time, we probably won't know what you're talking about. But yeah, do comment and do join in the fun. And we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Okay, so in my warband, in my hammer, I've got my leader, my true blood here, and I've got the pure blood here and a clear blood here. So it's true blood, pure blood, clear blood. That's no wonder I can't remember what they are.
Where's the mud blood?
I haven't got a mud blood. That's a different universe, I think. And in the hammer, we are wielding a guy with a shield. He is the venom blood with spear and shield, and the venom blood with dueling blade. So two venom bloods in there. And then this guy is just a clear blood. In this one, I've got the snake charmer, or the serpent caller as he's called. He's snakes, and this is the sword, and another clear blood, and then finally a clear blood with a shield.
So on my side in the shield group, I've got my blissful one. He's my leader. I've also got an awakened one with a flail and another awakened one with a brutal polearm. In my dagger group, I've got my joyous one, and then I've got an ascended one and another awakened one with a brutal polearm again. He's got a little man catch there, which I quite like. And in my last group, I've got another ascended one over here. In fact, I've got two ascended ones here, and I've got another awakened one with a brutal polearm, and that is my hammer group.
Yes, I do kind of feel it's all well and good playing designing a game that has no words on the cards, but if you're going to do that, then don't call every single one a derivative of the other. The something blood, or yours are all the something one.
I've got the joyous one, the blissful one, the awakened ones, and ascended ones.
Yeah, but then it's like, have you got the ascended one with boot, ascended one with pole,
ascended one with descended left
dodgy
testicle.
Exactly. It's like
can't you come up with some other name?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, exactly.
At least with the first ones, the untamed beasts are a little bit easier.
Are they? Yeah.
Because you've got fast strider, you've got the plain strider, you've got the. I mean, they're not obvious actually because I can't remember them, but you've got the heart eater and things like that.
The Cypher Lords are even worse because they're even more alike. I can't remember now.
They look a lot alike as well, and they're like the mirror blades with
mirror bow, mirror blade,
mirror and glass. I don't know, God knows what. Anyway,
shade glass, and that's something else.
It's just a bit tricky to get your head around these things. We're a bit simple, us folk, but anyway, never mind. We'll crash on. So here we are.
Woo!
We have the board set up. We've already done the first card, which is the scenery. So we've laid that out. It's not exactly like the card. I flashed it up, but you know what? We've painted it all now, so we've got to damn well use some of it. Frankly, I'll use it or I'll die. Robin won the roll-off as well, so he gets to pick the next bit because we have our layout, which is vengeance. So we have 2 points. We have a red shield coming on here. No, sorry, red dagger coming on here and blue dagger over there. In the second round, we'll have the red hammers and the blue hammers coming on over there, and the blue shields and the red shields coming on over there. So it's all over the shop. Our victory condition is hold our gains. So we have to place, we have to roll off. We have a defender and an attacker. The defender places 1 treasure token within 6 inches horizontally of the centre of the battlefield, and at the end of the third battle round, if the treasure token is carried by the defender, you win. Okay. Otherwise, the attacker wins. So let's roll off and see who's the defender and who's the attacker. Or 6. Okay, and I get 4. So what do you want to be, attacker or defender?
So I get to pick. I think I don't actually know the relative strength and merits of our warbands, but I think I'm going to be the defender.
And then our twist is double or nothing. So roll a dice, Robin, on a 1, 2, or 3, when no twist cards are used.
1.
So no twists are used,
at all.
which is probably good for us because we'll just forget it anyway.
Forget the twist.
So there we are. The objectives just tucked away behind that wall there.
It's slightly inconvenient.
It is a bit, but
to carry it off.
Well, slightly convenient to see, but carrying it off should be fairly easy. And now we have to place our dagger groups. Now you won the initiative, so you have to place first.
Okay.
And we will come back once we've placed our units. So over here I've got my daggers, I've got my joyous one, I've also got a awakened one with polearm and my ascended one.
So, for shits and giggles, I've put the snakes on top of the objective because that's about the only place that's within...
Don't take the hiss.
It's the only place that's within 3 inches of my starting point. I can't put any of the other guys there because the base is too big and it's silly to stand them on the objective, but the snakes are there protecting it, and then I put these guys here ready to jump down and grab it and run back.
Grab it.
Yeah.
Cool, okay, so now we have to roll initiative.
Initiative!
My favourite part of this game. It's quite a funky little... function this, so I'll roll first. Oh,
a couple of 3s, not a great roll that one.
Not massively great, no, but I do get initiative if you can't do worse.
Oh, got 2 doubles.
2 doubles and 2 singles. I just have 1 double and 4 singles, so I do currently have initiative. So I'm going to keep my wild dice. I'm not going to use it. I'm going to save it for the next round.
Okay, I'm going to just give my wild dice and give a triple.
Whoa. Okay. So now it's on to me and my first activation.
Ooh.
So I've got the first activation. I'm going to move my awakened one, and he's just going to make a double move. He's going to move over there. And I'm going to use my double, which is Nightmarish Visage. So I pick an enemy fight within a number of inches of this fighter equal to the value on the ability, which is 3 inches, which your snake is just in range of. And I roll dice on a 3 or more until the end of the battle round. That fighter cannot make move or disengage actions. I need a 3 or more. Oh, yeah. So your snaky snakes cannot make moves or disengages. And that's me done. Over to you.
Okay, so I'm going to make a move with this guy, and he has got enough movement just to move 1 inch down to there, and then jump another couple of inches down to you there.
And as you're less than 3 inches in your jump, you are okay.
Yep. So we're slightly unclear. We think we can do this. Basically, I've moved down 1 inch to avoid being 3 inches high, and then just jumped across that gap. And then because I'm now only 2 inches down, I then just drop to the floor here, and when I finish my movement, But I mean, I actually think I could probably jump behind you if I had enough movement.
You possibly could. I mean, you might have to jump from the top, and then you might take some impact damage, but that might not possibly be the worst thing in the world in that kind of situation.
Yeah, but I don't need to jump behind you, so I'm not going to. If I could push you back, then I would, because I could push you into the snakes. But I can't push you back in this game. It's a different game. So I'm going to just go to there, and then I will, with my other activation, I'll just put the counter there while I think of it. With my other activation, I will attack you. I'm going to use my double to use my poisoned weapons.
Ooh.
Poisoned weapons, until the end of the fighter activation, the strength characteristic of attack actions made by this fighter count as being higher than the target's toughness characteristic.
Ooh, I like that.
Pretty good.
Oh, that could be nasty against the ogre.
Yeah.
We'd be in trouble there.
It would be good. So you can see I've got strength 3, but I've only got 2 attacks, sadly.
Okay.
So, but I'm still going to do that. So I will. So I need to roll 2 dice, and I need 4s or more.
3s or more, because your strength is higher than my toughness.
Sorry, 3s or more. Yes.
Oh, it's a 6.
No, it's a 1, isn't it? Yeah, it's a 1.
Oh, it's a 1.
So it's just 1 damage.
Oh, just the 1 with his Wembley.
Yeah, 1 damage, yes. We definitely, whoever decided you should use 1s for the Agents of Sigmar was definitely an idiot.
Saying nothing. Saying nothing. Okay, so back to me then. So I'm just going to use a double move for my joyous one. He's going to come sprinting round over to there. I've come to stab you. And that's me done. Over to you.
So I'm going to do something similar on this turn. I'm just basically going to move 1 inch to there and then down to there. And then with my attack. Okay, I'm going to use my triple.
Ooh.
I can't, because the triple was for snake charming, but I can't use the snakes, I can't move them.
That's a good point, yeah.
They can get a bonus attack, but I can't move them into attack range.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use up the triple for this guy to give him this extra strength again.
Okay.
So it's 4 attacks, strength 4. Well, it's more.
One more
yours,
than
one
me.
more than yours. So yeah,
3's to wound again.
3's to wound again. But it's
I don't
4
like that.
attacks. 4 attacks. So come on. Whoa! Wow. So that is 6 damage.
Oh, he's down to 9 now.
I'll push you back.
My ascended one, I'm just going to do a double move round to about there, and that's me done. So it's back to you. You've just got your snake charmer guy left.
Yeah, I can't decide what to do. I can't decide whether to leave him up there, or
do
maybe potentially take out your joyous one. I'm going to basically move down an inch and then jump. And then turn my back on this guy. Which I'm not going to turn my back on him. I'm going to face him, and the snake's going to bite him on the arse. There, look. And he probably realises his arse actually isn't on his head, on his bottom. It's actually somewhere else entirely.
You just bit me on the face.
So it's 4 attacks. I haven't got any extra bonuses, but it's strength 4, so I need 4s or more.
Oh dear.
A couple of 6s here would be good.
Yeah, could be in trouble.
No 6s, so only 4 wounds.
Only.
Because he does 2 damage.
So I've got 5 wounds left on him. Ooh. And that's it. So you can't move your snake, you can't move or disengage, you can't do anything with that one.
No.
So at the end of the round, which means we have to roll for initiative again for the beginning of the next round.
Oh.
So I'll roll first for the Unmade.
Couple of doubles there, I think.
Yep, double 4s, double 2s.
Ooh, that's not very good. Unless I want initiative, and then it's great. I've just got 1 double, and then 2, 3, 5, 6.
Oh dear, oh dear.
So I'm going to use my 6. I'm going to use my wild dice to give me
another double.
Another 6. So those are 2 doubles. I've got 3.
Oh dear, oh dear. I am going to give myself a single with one of my wild dice and a triple 4 with my other wild dice.
Oh, because you've got 2 wild dice, haven't you? Yeah,
yes. So we do have to roll off.
And roll off for initiative.
Could do with this one. Oh,
sorry about that.
That's not going to help me much, is it? I need a 6.
Oh. So I maintain the initiative.
You maintain initiative, and you have to set up first.
This is my shield group, and that includes my leader and the pure blood with 2 weapons, and this is a box standard grunt. They only move 4 though, so I could have done with a bit of speed over there. I haven't got it.
And then Mars over the back of the board over there. I've got my shields, which is my leader, my blissful one, and he's just got a couple of awakened ones with him, one with a flail and one with a pole arm.
And then the far corner over here, I've got, it's just my weakest force. It's just this guy with the shield is quite good. He's the spear and shield, but the other 2 are fairly standard. This guy's double weapons, and this guy's just a box standard grunt. They're not that exciting, but this person does move 5. My albino here does move 5.
I do like the albino. It's very nice. And then I've got my hammer coming on over here. Just see him coming over that side there. I've just got 2 of my ascended ones there, so they're my sort of mid-range fighters, and 1 more awakened one. So that's them over there. So on to the second round, and Robin, you have initiative, so you can go first.
Then I think I will go first.
So what you do?
It's very simple. The snakes are just going to jump off the objective at the treasure and land there. Actually, not going to, I don't know if the snakes can take the treasure.
I don't think there's nothing in the rules to say they can't.
Okay, well I guess they're going to take it with them then, because they need to take it with them.
Okay.
Otherwise I don't have it anymore. They can't leave it there. So the snake's going to take the treasure with them, and then they're going to. That's with their first action. And then
it's a gem. One of them's just swallowed it.
Yeah. And with their second action, I'm going to attack you.
Okay.
Okay, and I am going to use a double.
What's the double do?
The double, I'm going to use the same one as next time. So my strength is greater than your
toughness. So everyone can use that.
Yeah, it's
nice.
they can all use that. It's the generic. Yep, it's the generic snake thing for a double.
Nice.
So it's 5 attacks.
And who are you attacking?
I'm attacking this guy here.
Oh, just one of my poorly little awakened ones. Oh, they've only got 8. No, they've got 10. Sorry, they've only got 10.
Is he one of your awakened ones? He's got the special man trap thing. Is that just an awakened one?
Yeah, just a regular awakened one.
Okay.
It's my sended ones are the slightly better ones.
Perhaps I've gone off too early again.
Oh dear.
But no 6s.
No, that's fine.
No 6s.
You've got 4 wounds.
4 wounds. 4. Yeah, they only have 1. They only have 1 wound. I was really looking for a 6 there.
So he's up to 5 wounds now. Okay, so my activation, I'm going to activate my triple.
Ooh.
And it goes on my joyous one.
which is the one right here.
Right
dead.
in the middle.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, nearly dead guy. So I'm going to use Flame Frenzy, which is roll a dice for each visible enemy fighter within 3 inches of this fighter. On a 3 or 4, allocate 1 damage. On a 5 or 6, allocate a number of damage equal to the roll of the ability. And it's a 4. So I could be doing 1 or I could be doing 4 damage.
Okay, was it 1 to 3?
3 or 4 is 1 damage, 5 or 6 is 4.
So 1 or 2 is nothing?
Yes, 1 or 2 is nothing. So roll for your snake. He takes 1.
You flamed my snake.
Ooh, Then I roll for your snake charmer. Oh, nothing. I'll then roll for the guy who's got the spear pointing, the sword pointing out.
With the shield.
Oh, nothing also. And then the regular dude's got the sword behind him. I can't remember which one that is either.
That's just a bog standard dude.
Oh, he does take 4.
4.
So I'm now going to activate my Joyous one. I'm going to make a set of attacks against the Clear Blood. So he's strength 4, so it's 3s to wound. I have got a 6.
Ooh, that's probably killed him.
6 damage.
That is enough to kill him.
I'm going to use my second set of attacks to go on your Snake Charmer.
Okay.
So I have 4 attacks again. Strength 4, toughness 4, 4s to wound. Oh, that's a poor showing. Just 2 wounds that time.
I possibly made a mistake there. I possibly should have attacked your, whatever he was just called.
Joyous one.
The Joyous one first before he could do that. But I kind of wanted to bring the snakes in so I could use the snake charmer ability, but I forgot that I didn't have Tribble to use it.
Don't! So apart from all of that, it was perfectly well thought and executed plan.
Yeah.
Okay, back to you.
Okay. I'm going to activate the snake charmer. And I'm going to attack your Joyous one first.
Okay.
And in the first attack, I'm going to use the other double that I had to give him a strength greater than your toughness.
Nice. It's very handy, that.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? So it's 4 attacks, 3s or more.
Oh, so it's a crit and a regular.
Yeah, which is 6 damage.
That is enough to kill the Joyous one. He's not very joyous about that.
No, I should have done that first, shouldn't I? Never mind. So with the other one, with the other activation, I'm just going to attack your ordinary guy here. So it's 4 attacks.
I call it an awakened one.
But it's strength 4.
So that is enough to do 3s anyway.
Which is a 6 and a 3 and a 4.
How much damage is that?
8.
8. Oh, wow. So he is dead as well.
Oh. Okay.
So I'm going to activate my Ascended one and I'm going to move him 4 inches forward. Just to there. And then I'm going to attack your Snake Charmer, I think. So I've got 4 attacks, strength 4. Ooh, okay, so that's 6 wounds to him.
6 to the snake charmer.
To the Snake
I
Charmer.
thought you were going to attack the snakes.
And I'm going to use my Nightmare Visage on him, on your, it's a Venom Blood, with a shield, and on a 3+ until the end of the round, he's not going to be able to make any move or disengage actions. No! Over to you.
So I'm going to just move with my... I think
Another Venom Blood.
Venom Blood with spear and shield, and he's just going to go 8 to there, double move to there.
So on my go, I'm going to activate my Ascended one. He's just going to move around here. And then I'm going to have an attack at you. So I roll 4 dice, strength 4. Oh, toughness 4, are you?
Toughness...
Oh no, he's toughness 5 because he's got a shield.
Oh yeah, he's over here, toughness 5.
Oh, no wounds. Back to you.
I think I misspoke earlier. I think it deterred Pete from attacking me. I don't think you attacked me.
I didn't know.
Because I told
went
you
for
I
your
had
boss.
toughness 5, but I got my shield round the wrong way.
Oh, okay.
One
so
of the shield guys has toughness 4.
This guy's 4, and
Yeah.
that guy over there is
So the
5.
bigger guy is 5, which is probably why he's 5.
But I went for your boss in the
Yes,
end, so
so
I don't think that made too much difference.
So I apologise for that. I'm just going to follow up with this guy to here. Basically moving the same 8 inches round to there.
So I'm going to move my Awakened one with polearm just up behind here. And then I'm going to have a swing at your guy. Now I know he's toughness 5 as well, but I'm going to have a stab at him, literally. Okay. So it's 3 attacks this time. No, it's not. It's 2 attacks this time, sorry, and it's strength 3, so I still need 5s. 1! So that's 1 wound.
He has 10.
Only 10.
That's not a lot in this game, is it?
It isn't. Well, no, it's, well, yeah. Back to you.
I'm going to move my pure blood. Just going to go around to here like that. Let's double move.
Okay. I'm going to move my ascended one just over to here.
So he's now engaged, is he?
He is, yes.
I'm going to move this one, moves 5. She's going to do a double move to there.
Good lord, they move fast.
Well, only that one, but yeah.
So I'm going to move my awakened one forwards, double move just up to there.
I'm going to move my boss to here.
Yeah, a lot of people over there all of a sudden. So my blissful one's just going to do a double move, come sprinting and boinging across the field,
Boing.
and come up land next to those two there.
Whoa.
So that's him done. Back up to you.
Okay. It's probably pointless, but this guy's come down here and has engaged your guy there.
Will you marry me? Yes, I will. Okay, back to me. Then my last ascended one's going to move straight up there as well. And then you've got one guy left.
One guy left. He's going to move to here.
And then he's going to have a stab of light.
He's going to stab, so it needs. He's only my. Oh, he's not actually that bad, is he? He is. Oh no, it's quite bad.
No.
He's going to roll 2 attacks.
What's his strength?
His strength is a mighty 3.
My 3, so it is enough to cause
1 damage.
1 damage.
So you're not taking any damage
He's
yet?
not taking any damage.
Okay.
And that's the end of the second round. So the snakes are in trouble. They might want to try and drop that treasure soon, I guess, for somebody else to pick up, maybe. I don't know. So
everybody's engaged. So.
That's true. That is true. Someone's have to disengage and then grab the token and run away, possibly. All to play for in the third round. So the Unmade get all 2 doubles and 2 singles.
And I get a double
and 4 singles.
and 4 singles. Ooh. So I'm going to put my initiative dice on my 5s.
Triple 5s.
Triple 5s.
Okay, so you're definitely going to have initiative. I'm going to use my wild dice to give me a triple 4 instead of a double 4. So you have initiative. Over to you, Robiny Roo.
Okay, so I'm going to attack this guy here. He's got a 2-inch range, and I'm within an inch anyway, so I'm going to attack him.
Double lot of attacks? So I guess roll 1 set and see
roll one
how
set
dead he is.
Yeah, because if I've got like 2 doubles,
Yeah.
or 2 6s rather. I'm not going to use my double though. I'm going to use my triple rather. So
Force to wound.
Yeah.
Strength 4, toughness 4. Okay.
It's a 6, so that is 8 damage.
Ouch, he's not quite dead.
Oh.
One wound.
I needed that. Mind you, it was quite hard to kill him.
Yeah, well, you needed all successes and 1 crit, so that was a bit much of an ask.
Yeah. I'm going to attack again, even though he's only got 1 wound left, because you're engaged with the snakes, but nobody else is. So it's going to be tricky for you to engage those snakes.
Yeah, it will be.
It's a 6.
He's pretty deaded. I'm taking you with me. So I'm going to attack here with my ascended one on your snake charmer, and I'm going to use my double one to give me onslaught, to give me +1 attack. So normally 4 attack dice, now I have 5 attack dice, strength 4. Oh,
whoa.
That's not enough to kill you, is it? Because that's 8 wounds.
Yeah, he's got 8. He needed 8.
Did I need 8? I thought I needed 9. Exactly enough to kill
the
him.
right number to kill him.
Oh yeah!
But he's taken 8, so he's done 1. We've done 1 extra.
Oh, brilliant. Oh, he's taken 1.
Oh, so who are you attacking?
The snake charmer.
He's taken 8.
Oh, okay. Sorry, he has
8.
15.
He has 15.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, you said he's taken 1.
Sorry.
And that confused me. But
Sorry.
yeah,
Sorry.
fine.
Yeah. You've done. Yeah.
I
You've
get
done
you.
1 more. That's what I
get
meant to say.
So now I've got to decide what else I want to do with him. I think I'm just going to move him forwards. To engage your snakes.
I'm going to activate my boss. I'm going to disengage my boss and move to here.
So you have to be an inch away.
Am I an inch away? I can't see, so you might have to help me. I'm definitely an inch away from the big guy.
About there. There's an inch away. You have to be an inch away from all my guys when you disengage, so that's about an inch.
Okay, and then I'm going to use my final activation to attack. He does 4 damage. 4 attacks. Strength 4.
Okay, so force to wound me. Oh,
Zilcho!
Worst.
Zilcho.
Oh, dear, oh dear.
Never mind.
So I'm going to activate my blissful one. He's going to attack your pure blood. So it's 5 attacks and it's strength 4. Toughness 4?
Toughness 4, yes.
4's to wound. Oh, 1/6, and that is 6 damage on that one.
Whoa.
And the other 2 does another 2 apiece, so that's 10 damage in total.
That leaves him alive.
Ouch, 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 ouch. Curses. Okay.
You need to do one more hit.
So I'm going to do another attack on him then.
Okay.
Oh!
Oh! Is that nothing at all?
Not ace, not stars. Neither of our bosses can hit the toffee.
Oh, it's like we've had a game like that before. I can't remember what it was.
I had a sneaky because I had the Vessel of Torment, which can only be used by my boss. And what that means is if it can only be used if I take a fighter down by him, and if I took him out, I can make a bonus move and a bonus attack.
So you'd have been down on my snake.
So I could have got yeah, exactly. I could have possibly gobbled him up, and you would have been in trouble.
I would. That would have been just a fate worse than death.
So that's it. He's done his activations. Back over to
you. So I'm going to move my double-bladed person around here. That's got really big reach. Look.
Massive reach.
Go that way around.
It's a bit of an extreme model, that one.
Yeah. I don't think she's actually that good. Indeed, it's even a she. She's not that good, but she does roll 4 dice.
You can use any of your abilities?
No, I'm going to keep hold of that.
Okay. Or it's a 6.
A
So
6.
what's that?
6 is 4 damage.
4 damage?
Yeah.
Flipping it. Okay. He's got 6 wounds left. So over here, I'm just going to make a double attack with my awakened one on your guy with the shield. So it's 4 dice in total, and it's 5s to wound you.
Oh,
double
6.
That's 8 wounds.
The guy with the shield. Ow.
Stab, stab.
That's that one.
He's like a wound off being dead.
Yeah.
Okay. Back to you.
You're not going to do it twice.
That was it. That was
it
twice.
twice.
It's 2.
Okay.
It's 2 normally.
Well, I think I might use him before he expires.
Feeling rather faint.
Although it's rather academic, I feel. But I will attack with him. So he only has. Well, I'll do 6 dice, shall I?
And you have to.
Oh, no, you haven't got anybody. Nobody's particularly close to being dead, are they? I will only do 3 dice in case I manage to get 3 6s.
So you're attacking my ascended one.
I'll attack. He's got a range of 2. Actually, no, I have to attack. I have to attack this.
You have to attack him because he's
I'll
within
attack
the
the ascended one then, and do his strength 4.
I'm toughness 4, so
2
regular
2
wounds.
4 wounds, and then I'll do it again, and do 6 wounds.
That is exactly enough to kill him.
Oh. Hit me, will you?
I didn't hit you. Okay. So I haven't got much left to do. I'm going to take my awakened one over here with the pole arm on your guy. I'll do a double set of attacks. I'm going to use barbed strike. I'll use my triple as a double and use barbed strike on him, on your guy.
Okay.
So double set of attacks. Ooh, okay, so that's 6 wounds.
Only 6? I was expecting more than that.
Yeah, he only does 1 normally, but it's 4 on a crit.
Oh, okay.
So that's a double set of attacks for him, and he's done. So what Barbed Strike does is, until the end of this fighter's activation, if any attacks made by this fighter score any hits or critical hits, so you subtract 1 from the toughness of the target fighter. So that fighter does now have -1 toughness till the end of this round.
Okay.
So it might make him slightly easier to kill.
He only has
with my other guy.
toughness 2.
Yep.
Okay, well I'll attack with him then. I don't think I'm going to kill anybody, but I'll attack with him.
Oh.
So 6. It's strength 3. So is it 4s and 5s?
Yep.
Oh, 9.
Not quite dead. 1 wound shy. You seem to have a knack for that. And then I might as well attack you back with his attacks. 3 attacks. I'm going to use his dagger because it's range 1.
Okay.
Strength 3. 3s to wound though because you're -1 toughness.
I am. So you roll a 1 and a 2.
Just 1 wound.
You want to attack again?
I might as well make another set of attacks with him.
Just get a crit and he's dead.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, there's your crit.
No,
so he's
that
dead.
is enough to kill
That's
him.
4 wounds.
Yeah, that's enough to take him over.
So that's it. I've got no more people to activate now, I'm afraid.
Yeah, so we might as well call it. There's no point in me doing anything. I did played out pretty well in the end for me. We managed to use the terrain to keep me myself boxed
I
in.
couldn't quite get to you. Yeah, that was
I didn't
a bit
get to use my
trick.
sneaky triple. Got triple 5, I was going to use the generic triple ability to heal the snakes for 5 if you did any damage. That would have been really galling.
Although
But as it
you have
was,
to be further away, don't you? But you could have fallen back first and then done that.
Yeah.
And I had the problem where I couldn't. I had my Vessel of Torment. If I could have caused I only needed one hit. One hit caused 2 wounds with my ascended, not my ascended one, my blissful one. If I'd done that, I would have got a free move and a free attack. It might not have done any difference in the end, but I could have at least moved over and attacked your snake.
Yeah, you might have killed it.
Could have killed the snake.
Although, as I said, this guy was still up and running, so he could have just grabbed them and run.
Curses.
But also, I maybe made a mistake moving him away. I forgot you had you could use something to get extra move actions.
Yeah, but unless you know what the abilities are, you might not necessarily know I could get that.
No.
And it's, I mean, I have trouble remembering all my own abilities.
All I could do is ask, really.
Oh, you could have, yeah. I would have told you. So there you go. There's another battle report out of the way. The Unmade versus the what they call the Broken Fang.
Splintered
Fang. Well, it's close.
Yeah.
Splintered Fang, Broken Fang, Fractured Fang. I quite like that game. Again, it's I like the fact that each game's so different because scenery, movements, deployments, all that kind of stuff.
That was a bit more cinematic. The realisation that you could move down 1 inch and then leap was quite nice. I quite like that.
Yeah, do let us know in the comments if you think that we're getting that wrong, but we can't find anything in the rules to suggest that you can't move 1 inch down and leap 3 inches out.
You are still losing a movement, so it is, if you needed needed that extra inch movement.
You're not really though, are you?
You're moving an inch.
Yes.
So if I went in a straight line, I could move 4 inches. So
Yes,
if it was
true.
like I needed to get to attack you, there is a penalty.
True, but if you don't desperately need to do that,
exactly.
you might as well move that 1 inch first.
And that's why I think you can probably do it, because it
does have a small drawback. It does have a small drawback. You're right, and the Corvus Cabal, they have some weird ones where you have to be 3 inches lower than where you started to get a free attack, but it doesn't stop you just climbing down a ladder first or running down some stairs.
You just have to be 3 inches.
So that kind of in my mind that doesn't sound right.
So you start up high, do you, and try and move downwards?
Yeah, so there's a few Corvus abilities where they start up on a 3 inch piece of terrain, so only the second levels really, and then they can move and leap out. As long as they're 3 inches further down at the end of that round, they get a free attack if they're within so many inches of an enemy.
I do kind of feel like this game would benefit from some elevated scenery, a bit like Kill Team has, because we don't use the top very much.
No, I mean, again, it didn't help here because the objective was right at the base of that, so there was no need for you to move away from it.
But maybe
really.
we could do with some buildings that are a bit bigger, so I could place it higher. Then would have been more interesting. I probably would have done.
Yeah.
Could have been. More. I mean, that actually might have been a nightmare because if it was much higher, I could put right at the top and you'd have been stuffed.
Well, possibly yes, but then you might also have had trouble getting to it as well, depending on where you're starting.
Yeah, I suppose what the scenery was, because you could deploy anywhere vertically.
That is true.
But so that might actually not have been very good. I just kind of feel like the scenery. I mean, it was great there because it blocked the line. It blocked. I only had to defend on this narrow.
You only had
front.
that 90-degree angle that you had to worry about.
But I kind of feel like actually we have all this terrain, but we don't
use any of it.
We don't use it that much in any of the games. There was one where you used it to keep me away.
Yeah.
But they are a little bit. I know I've heard criticism. This intending to a fight in the middle. I mean, this really did turn up into a fight.
This turned into a bit of a punch up, and I did notice in the game I was playing against a friend where we had 6 objectives on the board, and you had to have more people around the objective to burn it, and the attacker had to burn 3. One of them was near the middle of the board, and that turned into a massive ruck near the end of the game as well. It was close, and depending on some of my dice rolls here, it could have been much closer as well.
Yeah.
So I don't mind too much. I mean, the games are fairly quick as well, so you can hopefully get a game out of the way, and then you can set up for another one if the scenery isn't the best in the world. So, and you could get the same missions out next time around and a completely different set of results, because the objectives could be set up differently.
It is interesting. There were times when I wanted you to kill me, so to free up, after you've activated, especially on a 3-turn game. After you've activated, in some ways,
they can be in the way sometimes.
Turn 3, it might be better if they're dead, because then I was thinking, well, actually, if you don't kill that person, this person can't run around into the gap. So that's an interesting one.
So you do get that tactical edge there where you've got to decide, do you want to do that? Do you want to move somebody into that position to maybe try and kill somebody, but also if they don't, then it completely stuffs you up and you can't get people into that spot.
It is a lot about tying up your opponent as well, isn't it? Trying to stop them from getting the free range of movement, because as soon as they're engaged, then they've kind of had it, because they can't, if they disengage, if they're not immediately near another target, then they can move. But
I mean, you can get their move, and that's about it. And I had the Nightmare's Visage, which I was hoping to use. It didn't come off the second time. use that to stop people being able to move. That's quite handy in a game where objectives there, but you weren't running in the end, so it didn't really make too much of a difference.
No quads in this game.
No quads, sadly, in this game. It was a bit of a shame. My quad's not that great, though. They add 1 to the strength and attack characteristic for the attack actions if they have any damage points allocated to them. So it's just 1 bonus attack with an extra strength and an extra attack, which could be very useful if you've got the blissful one, because then he'd be rolling 6 attack dice with a strength of 5 with his 2 or 6 damage. So possibly very useful there, but also possibly a bit rubbish.
It's just occurred to me that if this was going to be a campaign game, we would need to carry on because I would get extra glory if I managed to kill certain numbers of your
Yes, that
people.
is true. That
I'm not
is
sure how
true.
many more I kill. I can maybe kill this guy. I think that's about it.
You have already killed a third, though,
Okay.
so
I'm probably not going
you'd have to kill another couple
Yeah.
to then
I'm not
possibly
sure I
get
can
1
do
extra
that.
glory point,
Not
and
sure I can do
you
that.
probably struggle because you've only got a couple of guys left to activate.
Yeah.
Well, I do have a few wounded though, so but yes, that would be worth continuing in a tournament setting. Do let us know in the comments below if we've got any rules wrong, and do put the times in your comments so we know where to look back at, because by the time you're watching this, it's probably going to be at least a couple of weeks after we have done this, and we'll have slept, so we'll have forgotten everything by then.
To be honest, would have just gone out of the room.
Frankly, I've already forgotten most of it. Who won? I think it was me. Anyway, probably. Good game, Mr. Robbins.
Well done. Cheers.
Good
Thank you very
game.
much.
Hope you guys are enjoying it. As you can see, our scenery is now all done and the models are now starting to come along.
Yes.
Ironically, the next game you see will probably feature more unpainted models.
If that's the problem, it's kind of rolling, trying to keep up.
It's either we play with the warbands we've already played with,
Yeah.
which are painted, but you've already seen them and no one wants that, or we play with the ones that nobody's seen yet, but we haven't painted them. So I think unpainted but new models is probably going to be the way to go.
Well,
I'm
actually,
guessing.
I've only got semi-painted. Unless I go with the Stormcast, I've only got semi-painted models left now, because I've got the Cypher Lords are partly painted. These are partly painted.
I think you have to play with the
finished my goals.
Stormcast, because I've got my Corvus guys, and we haven't done that matchup yet.
We've got to do
Another
Stormcast
unpainted
and
one.
Corvus.
But at least Stormcast, you've only got about 6 models to paint tops.
Yeah, and
so
I have the Fast Riders already painted.
that's a good point.
So
So the
most-
Fast Riders
mostly
could come to the
painted.
field. Yeah,
Yes.
that'd be pretty cool. So we shall see you soon in maybe the Varan Spire, maybe the Mirrored City. Bye.